Hey everyone, welcome back to Sensual Kitchen. Today I have for you a Crockpot chocolate cake. This is a real easy recipe and it's real simple, only a few ingredients. If you want to see how it's done, stay tuned. We're going to be using a store-bought cake, which is really simple, along with a few other ingredients. So everything you're going to need is simple. You need 3 eggs. You need 1 1/4 cups of water, a half a cup of vegetable oil or canola oil, a box of cake, a mixing bowl, a whisk, and you also need a cake spatula. Go ahead and start pouring everything into your mixing bowl. I like to put my mix in there, my eggs and my water at the same time, and then I like to give it a stir. In this process, I go ahead and I add my vegetable oil inside of my cake mix. I like to make sure that it's the very last thing that I add because I want to make sure that all the ingredients are mixed well. So after giving it a stir for a couple of minutes, you want to make sure that it's a nice creamy consistency. Let it be thick, but let it also be smooth. No bumps, no humps, no anything like that. Smooth, because if you don't, it's not going to cook or rise up correctly. After checking and rechecking your batter to make sure it's the right consistency, go ahead and pour it inside of your crock pot. Now, I want you to be reminded that this is going to take about 2 hours to cook. Make sure it's on low, by the way. For a little extra goodness, I like to drizzle a little bit of chocolate syrup on top. It will sink inside of there after a while of cooking. After you got this going, go ahead and put your lid on it and then go ahead and do whatever it is you need to do. This is going to take 2 hours to prepare. And leave the lid on there, by the way. After about 2.5 hours of cooking, this is what it's going to look like. Don't be fret by the upper appearance. This is a very moist cake. And here is your final results. You can go ahead and put some ice cream on top, as you can see what I did. A little bit of chocolate syrup. You can also put whipped cream, but this is what you get afterwards. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and I'll see you in my next video.